Saisons Dwerse Hagen. This is a 7-year-old gelding owned by Liam Kearney. The sire here is Leonardo VG, and the dam is Symphony du Lubry. This is number 22, Darragh Ryan, and 4 Saisons Dwerse Hagen. This partnership recently jumping double clear in Maryville Grand Prix Horse and Pony Show in the 130 Mini Grand Prix Summer Series. They were also double clear in the National Balmoral Championships for the 130 two-phase. This is Darragh Ryan at number 22 with 4 Saisons Dwerse Hagen. So the time there, 92.66. The time allowed is 90. So 8 jumping and 1 time, a total of 9 for Darragh Ryan and 4 Saisons Dwerse Hagen. So we move now to number 1 on your start list. This is Liam O'Meara. Liam joins us with Lux Trendy. This is a 13-year-old bay gelding, the property of James O'Sullivan. The sire here is Future Trend. The dam is Lucy Zoos. This is Liam O'Meara and Lux Trendy. And just a reminder, the 45-second countdown is in activation for our 135 class. Liam and Lux Trendy, a regular feature in the placings in the 135 Connolly's Red Mills Munster Grand Prix. They took 3rd place in Charleville Agricultural Show back on the 24th of June, and they took 4th place in the Cork Summer Show on the 16th of June. So jumping now, Liam O'Meara and his 13-year-old bay gelding, Lux Trendy. So that's clear all the way, 87.47. The time is good, well inside the time allowed of 90 seconds for Liam O'Meara, and it looks trendy. Hopefully this will be going through to a hot jump off here in our 135 Munster Region Connolly Mills Grand Prix at the South East Agricultural Show here at Holly Park Stables.
I'll take it off though. Everybody take it off. It's like piece of rain. Oh no, that's I'm leaving it out for so long.
How are you?
So moving on now to number 4 on your start list. This is Seamus Hayes. He goes with the Hayes-Clarton Z. This is an 11-year-old grey gelding. Property of Seamus himself. The sire here is Clarissimo Z and the dam is Danzo G. Jumping now in our Munster 1.35 Grand Prix. This is Seamus Hayes and Hayes-Clarton Z. Seamus and Hayes-Clarton Z back in March, and the 1.35 Tyrone Show Jumping Club Spring Tour went double clear. They also competed and took 3rd place in Ballylawn Show in the 1.35 Red Mills Munster Show Jumping Grand Prix back on the 30th of April. So jumping now, number 4 on your start list on SGI Live, Seamus Hayes and Hayes-Clarton Z. So that's just very unfortunate. 4 falls in the last fence in the time of 74.19 for Seamus Hayes and Hayes-Clarton Z. We move now to number 3 on your start list. This is Eoghan Fahy, all the way from County Galway. He goes with HHS Caprese. This is a 9-year-old chestnut mare. Sire here is Capri Van Overes Z and the dam is Full Tilt. This is Eoghan Fahy and HHS Caprese. So this combination, no stranger to the circuit, jumping the 1.30 in Duffy's Equestrian Summer League earlier on this week, And also in Banner Equestrian Summer Horsey and Pony League, jumping the 130 and going clear in their first round. So jumping now, number 3, Eoghan Fahy-HHS Caprese. So the time there, 83.56, but unfortunately 2 rails on the floor for 8 falls for Eoghan Fahy and HHS Caprese. Moving now to number 6 on your start list.
Hi, kid.
Joining us in the arena now, we have number 6. This is Daisy McNamara, travelling just up the road from County Clare this afternoon. She goes with Caspetito Z. This is a 10-year-old bay gelding, the property of Martha McNamara. The sire here is Caprese and the dam is Zahir. This is number 6, Daisy McNamara and Caspetito Z. Daisy competing yesterday at the Curfin North Clare show, where she took 2nd place in the 120 class. She also took 3rd place in the Curfin North Clare show 130 SGI Summer Series Tour qualifier. Jumping now, Daisy McNamara, number 6 on your start list, and Caspetito Z. The time there, 88.07, but unfortunately fence 9 on the floor for 4 falls for Daisy McNamara and Caspetito Z. Moving back up just 1 on your start list, this is number 5 joining us now. This is Jack Greeny. Jack goes with the Vero. This is the property of Dan Greeny. This is an 8-year-old bay gelding. The sire here is E-Star and the dam is Solitaire Lady. Sire here of Vivero is E-Star. The dam is Solitaire Lady. This is a relatively new pairing. They did jump last year in Mullingar in the CSI 2-star HSI Studbook 7-year-old qualifier, going double cleared. So jumping right now, we have Jack Geaney and Vero.
last year, the end of the day, now.
Yes, okay.
Right.
Thank you.
I just have to. They're going to be right in front of the camera now, there.
Yeah. Down here, good.
The time there, 97.64 for jumping and 2 time, giving a total of 6 falls for Jack Geaney and Vario. Moving on down your start list to number 12 now. Aoife McCabe joins us all the way from County Galway. She goes with her own Heritage Enigma. This is an 8-year-old bay mare, property of Kevin McCabe. The sire here is Dr. Van de Zuthoff and the dam is Claudine. This is Aoife McCabe, number 12 and Heritage Enigma.
Thank you. Thanks.
So Aoife and Heritage Enigma, no stranger to placings throughout the country. A regular feature in Connacht, also recently placing 3rd in the Duffy Sport Horses 1.35 Connacht Region Step Up League final at Enniscrone Show just a week ago. Also placed 5th in Summer Bride, gained Horsefeed's sponsored Grand Prix in the 1.35 on the 8th of July. So jumping right now is Aoife McCabe and Heritage Enigma. And that's clear all the way. The time 82.60 for Aoife McCabe. So she goes through to the jump off, joining Liam O'Meara. So Aoife McCabe and Heritage Enigma through to the jump off. Moving back up now to number 10 on your start list. Joining us is Tadhg Beecher, all the way from County Waterford. He goes with Loughnatousa KT. This is a 9-year-old mare, the property of Tim Beecher. The sire is Obios Quality 004 and the dam is Loughnatousa Paula. Jumping now, number 10, Tadhg Beecher and Loughnatousa KT. Tadhg and Loughnatousa KT took the win in Cork Summer Show just a few weeks ago in the Connolly's Red Mills Munster Show Jumping 1.35 Grand Prix. They were also placed 3rd at Skellig Grand Prix Show back in May. So this is Tadhg Beecher jumping now with Loughnatousa KT. So just unfortunately 12 jumping, the time there 91.92, so 1 for time, giving a total of 13 to Tadhg Beecher and Loughnatousa KT.
I jumped above, yeah. Huh?
How are you keeping?
So we move now to number 8, and Tipperary lady Prix Ryan joins us next. She goes with Natouche-Passe Van de Rostel. This is a 10-year-old mare, property of Eugene Ryan. Sire here is Falco, and the dam is Rissy Lux. This is Prix Ryan number 8 on Natouche-Passe Van de Rostel.
I will for sure, yeah.
No, I'm going to get over there. I'm out in the shore here with
Oh yeah, did you wear this? Alright, that's the new stuff.
And Natouche-Passe Van de Rostel recently took 4th place at the Connolly's Red Mills Munster League 1.35 Grand Prix in Maryville Grand Prix Horse and Pony Show on the 15th of July. They were also double clear and took 4th place in the Garnamon Munster Show Jumping Series in the 1:30 down the road. So Prix Ryan from Tipperary jumping Natouche-Passe Van de Rostel at the moment. Time there, 87.52 and 8, jumping with 2 rails on the floor for Prix Ryan and Natouche-Passe Van de Rostel. Joining us now from County Galway is Tomas Fahy. He goes with Jaboeska. This is a 9-year-old grey mare, the property of Ackrim Farm. Sire here is Ubama, and the dam is L Bluebird 44. So Tomas Fahy, just down the road in County Galway, joining us this afternoon with Jaboeska.
No, I shoot my mare. Your own one? Yeah, my own one. Right, let's look.
Tomas and Jaboeska jumping back in April in Galway Equestrian Connacht Grand Prix show in the 1:25 going double clear and taking a placing home with them that day. They also took the win in the 1:30 in Garnamore Equestrian Summer League in the middle of June. So jumping now is number 7 Tomas Fahy and Jaboeska. time there 93.74, so unfortunately one time fault. Also the first part of the combination going on his final run down that line, so 5 is the total for Tomas Fahy-Jaboeska. Moving now to number 9, local lady Sheila White, just down the road, goes with Franklin's Surprise. This is a 10-year-old bay gelding, the property of Carita Conway. The sire is Simba and the dam is Eoghan. So Sheila White goes with Franklin's Surprise, number 9 on your start list. So Sheila and Franklin's Surprise recently placing 3rd in the Limerick Clare Show Drumming Ireland Summer Series at Garnamore. In the 130 class, they were also double clear and took home 3rd, and the 130 Cavan Summer Horse League on the 18th of June. So this is Franklin's Surprise and Sheila White. So the time 89.26 and the time allowed there 90 seconds, so very well measured by Sheila White and Franklin's Surprise, joining Aoife and Liam through to the jump off. So that gives us through to the jump off at the moment. So just to give you a live update as well on the All-Ireland final, at the moment it's 1-4 to Kilkenny, 5 points to Limerick. So for those of you who aren't tuned in on your phone and are watching the show jumping, it's 1-4 to 5 points in the All-Ireland at the moment. So we move now to number 14. This is Emma O'Dwyer. Emma goes with Bear Bay Alejandro. This is a 12-year-old chestnut gelding. The sire here is First Fighter and the dam is Broby Celebram. Emma Dwyer joining us now with Bear Bay Alessandro. Emma and Bear Bay jumping back in April in the Meadows 2-day horse show, including the Ruas qualifiers, where they took home 2nd place. They were also clear in the first round of the Wexford Equestrian 2-day summer horse show in the 135 class. So jumping right now, number 14 on your start list, Kilkenny Lady, Emma O'Dwyer and Bear Bay Alessandro. Time there 85.75 and just 1 on the floor for 4 faults for Emma O'Dwyer and Bear Bay Alessandro. We move now to number 11 on your start list. This is Andrew Hodgins. Andrew goes with Shanaclough Louis Chu. This This is a 7-year-old chestnut gelding, the property of John Glynn. Sire is Louis Dam. And the dam is Colleen Listrichley. This is Andrew Hodgins and Shanaclough Louis Chew. So Andrew and Shanaclough Louis Chew placed 6th this morning in the 125 Sweet Oak Farm Munster Region 125. They also took 1st place in Roscoe Grey Equestrian Summer League in the 130 just yesterday. So jumping now, number 11, Andrew Hodgins and Shanaclough Louis Chew. Clear all the way, the time 89.15, and through to the jump off, number 4. This is Andrew Hodgins and Shanaclough Louis Chew giving us our 4th clear round here at our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 135 Grand Prix for the South East Clare Agriculture Show here at Holly Park Stables. Moving on down now to number 16, going man Mark Duffy joins us now. He goes with Karen Gagan's Figaro. Sire here is Quality Time and the dam is Wyoming. So Mark Duffy and Figaro. So Mark and Figaro jumping in the Kilcolgan Castle Grand Prix 140 back in the middle of June, and they went double clear there. They also went double clear in Headford Gymkhana in the 135 Connacht Region Grand Prix, where they took home 5th place. And they won the 130 Forever Equestrian in Mullingar Horse and Pony Show on the 17th of May. So jumping now, number 16, Mark Duffy and Figaro. So that gives us 2 through to the jump off from Galway. That's Mark Duffy through to the jump off with a Figaro. The time there 82.19, and most importantly, clear.
He really sparked in there. Yeah, he was really fast because it was the ground that thing.
So number 15 is next to take on the track. This is Kira Fives. She goes with Future Storm. This is a 15-year-old mare, the property of Seamus Fives. Sire is Future Trend and the dam is Angel of Harlem. Number 15, Kira Fives jumping now with Future Storm. So Kira and Future Storm jumping back in April in Barnadown. They took home first place in the 120 class there, and they took home second place last year in the Dublin Horse Show in the Young Riders class 125, 130. So Future Storm and Kira 5 jumping now. The time there, 86.20, but unfortunately that first part of the combination going there on Kira and Future Storm, just keeping them out of the jump. So moving now to number 13. Liam O'Mara is back with us again. This time he joins us with Sir Jim Jim. This is an 8-year-old stallion. Sire is Bohardale Clover and the dam is Glenagool Flight. This is Liam O'Mara joining us now on the second of his horses in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Grand Prix with Sir Jim Jim. Liam and Sir Jim Jim out on the circuit competing in Charleville Agricultural Show back in June, where they were placed 5th in the Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 135 Grand Prix. They were also placed 6th in Dungarvan in the 135 class. So jumping now, Liam O'Mara and Sir Jim Jim. Time there, 92.63, unfortunately fence 3 going, so 4 falls at fence 3 and 1 time fall, giving a total of 5 for Liam O'Mara and Sir Jim Jim. But he also already has his first horse through the jump off. So we move on now to number 18. All the way from County Mayo, Nadine Carey joins us now. She goes with Deirdre Merman's Sacre Bleu. This is a 13-year-old stallion. The sire is Luck Z and the dam is Cavaliers Colleen. So number 18 all the way from County Mayo, Nadine Carey and Sacre Bleu. Nadine and Sacre Bleu out on the Connacht Grand Prix. They were jumping in the 125 Step Up League recently in Enniscrone Show, where they took home 2nd place. They also took home the win in the Equestrian World of Maynooth Connacht Region 115 Development League back at Currendullah Show on the 25th of June. So Nadine Carey and the stallion Sacre Bleu jumping now in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 135 Grand Prix. here at the South East Clare Agricultural Show in Holly Park Stables in Limerick. That's clear all the way. The time 81.48 for Nadine and Thacker Blue, giving us 6 through to the jump off with 17 just to go. So giving you an update on the All-Ireland hurling finals. Kilkenny are in the lead, 1-8 to 8 points. Limerick hoping for that goal, so we'll keep you updated as the show goes. We move now to number 19 on your start list. This is Harriet Penfold. She goes with the 8-year-old bay mare, Kyra. This is the property of Gerald and Joanna Penfold. The sire is Baloo Darragh and the dam is Wizard. This is Harriet Penfold, number 19 on your start list if you're watching from home today. This is Kyra. Harriet and Kyra competed in Balmoral back at the start of July in the Wilson's Auctions Grand Prix series, where they went double clear. They also competed in the National Balmoral Championships on the 9th of July in the final, and they took home 5th place in the 130 championships there. So jumping now, number 19, Harriet Penfold and Kyra. So the time there, 85.66, but unfortunately that first part of the combination just keeping Harriet Penfold and Kyra out of the jump off. So at the moment, while we wait for our next rider, we just have 5 through to the jump off. It is Liam O'Meara, Sheila White, Andrew Hodgins, Aoife McCabe and Mark Duffy. So can Aoife make it 2 out of 2 through to the jump off? We move now to number 29. Aoife joins us with the second of her mounts. This is Mona Lisa Quality. This is an 11-year-old bay mare, the property of Aoife herself. The sire is Nabab Derev and the dam is Havana de Levy. Jumping now, number 29, all the way from County Galway, Aoife McCabe and Mona Lisa Quality. So Aoife, following this 1.35 Red Mills Munster Show Jumping Grand Prix, she jumped in the Clonmel Horse Show and Agricultural Society Show on the 7th of July, where she took home second place. She was also second in Currendullah Show in the 1.35 Connacht Region Grand Prix back on the 25th of June. So looking for her number 2 to go through to the jump off. This is Aoife McCabe on Mona Lisa Quality. And she's done it, 2 through to the jump off. Mona Lisa Quality going clear in a time of 81.71 for Aoife McCabe. So just to give you the half-time score in the All-Ireland at the moment, Kilkenny heading into the dugout for half-time at a score of 1-8 and Limerick trailing 8 points. So Kilkenny in the lead, 1-8, Limerick 8. Correction, it's actually 1-9 to 9 points to Kilkenny at the halfway mark at the All-Ireland. I'm sure there's a couple of heads watching it on their phones around the arena as well as the jumping. So we have 19 jumped here in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region Grand Prix at the South East Clare Agricultural Show in Holly Park. 19 jumped, 15 left to go. 6 have gone through to the jump off. Nadine Carey-Sacre Blue, Aoife McCabe Mona Lisa Quality, Mark Duffy and Figaro, Aoife McCabe Heritage Enigma, Liam O'Mara and Lux Trendy, Andrew Hodgins and Sheila White through to the jump off. So can Denise Hopkins join them? This is number 23 in the arena now. Denise all the way from County Mayo. She goes with MDSandyhill Princess Maya. This is a 7-year-old grey mare, the property of John Carey. The sire is Jnr-Cruising and the dam is MDSandyhill Lady Halerco. This is number 23 on your start. It's Denise Hopkins and MDSandyhill Princess Maya. So Denise Hopkins and MDSandyhill Princess Maya recently jumping in Currendullah Show at the Equestrian World of Maynooth Connacht Region 115 Development League, taking home 3rd place that day. They took home 5th place at Ballina Agricultural Show in the 120 class. And they took home 6th place in the 125 class this morning here at the South East Clare Show at Holly Park. So jumping now, number 23, Denise Hopkins and MDSandyhill Princess Maya. So the time there, 84.52, and fence 8 and 9 on the floor, giving Denise Hopkins 8 falls with MD-Sandyhill, Princess Maya. Moving on now to number 21 on your start list. Seamus Hayes is back with us again. This is the second of his horses here in the 1.35 Grand Prix today. This is Caliber W. This is an 8-year-old grey gelding. The owner here, Noel Patrick Power. The sire is Berlin and the dam is Euroline. So all the way from County Tipperary. This is Seamus Hayes and Caliber W. So Seamus all the way from Tipperary today. He was double clear yesterday in the HHS annual charity show in the 120. He was also double clear in the 1.35 Grand Prix yesterday in the HHS annual charity horse show. So jumping now, number 21 in your start list is Seamus Hayes and Caliber W. So the time there, 88.48, and unfortunately 12 false for Seamus Hayes and Kaliber W. So we move on now to number 2. So this is Lucas Skorupa, all the way from County Clare. He goes with Soolmoy Evermore. This is a 10-year-old chestnut mare. Sire is KEC Maximum Joe, and the dam is Soolmoy Clover Ash. So Lucas Skorupa and Soolmoy Evermore.
Yeah, well done. Good luck.
So Lucas and Soolmoy Evermore jumping here this afternoon. Recently jumped in the 120 in Banner Equestrian Summer Horse and Pony League back at the start of July, where they took home the win. In that class they also took home the win in the 120 at Garnamore Equestrian Summer League. So jumping now, Lucas Skorupa and Soolmoy Evermore. So the time there, 91.72, and unfortunately 2 rails giving him 8 falls, and time 91.72 giving him a time fault. So a total of 9 there for Lucas and Soolmoy Evermore. Moving now to number 33 on your start list. This is Joyce Field. Joyce goes with Carey-Sacre Bounce. This is an 11-year-old bay gelding, property of Miley Dunning. The sire is Lux Z, and the dam Carey-Sacre Tiger. So Joyce Field and Carey-Sacre Bounce. Joyce and Carey-Sacre Bounce recently placing 3rd in the Coilogue Equestrian Centre National Grand Prix 2-day show in the Leinster Merview Horse League in the 135. They were also double clear in Tubber Bride in the 125 Duffy Sport Horses Connacht Region Step Up League, and they were double clear here this morning at South East Clare Agricultural Show in the Sweet Oak Munster 1.35 league. So jumping now, number 33, Joyce Feld and Carey-Sacre Bounce. So the time there, 87.32, and unfortunately the first part of that combination going on Joyce Veld and Clare Vance. Moving now to number 27, Tadhg Beecher is back with us again. Tadhg from County Waterford goes with Loughnatousa Olaf. This is an 8-year-old chestnut gelding, the property of Tim Beecher. The sire here is Cruising Harry. So Tadhg Beecher jumping now, number 27 with Loughnatousa Olaf. Tadhg and Loughnatousa Olaf following this Connolly's Red Mills Munster Show Jumping 1.35 Grand Prix. They recently took the win in June in Killa District Gymkhana. They also took 3rd place in Cork Summer Show in the Connolly's Red Mills Grand Prix, and they took 3rd in the Dungarvan Agricultural Show in the 1.35 Grand Prix as well back on the 9th of July. So looking for jump off spot is Tadhg Beecher number 27 and Loughnatousa Olaf. The time there, 87.04 for Tadhg and Loughnatousa Olaf, but again that first part of the combination proving tricky and keeping him out of the jump off. So 24 jumped, 10 left to go. Next on your list to take this on is number 30. This is Maura Coonahan. She goes with Cruising on the Ridge. This is a 9-year-old grey mare, the property of Ian Smith. The sire is Canaan. The dam is Capital Cruise. Number 30, all the way from County Kerry today. Maura Coonahan and Cruising on the Ridge. So Maura recently placing 2nd in Maryville at the Connolly's Red Mill Munster League Grand Prix leg there. They were also jumped double clear and took home 2nd at the Limerick Clare Show Jumping Ireland Summer Series at Garnamore in the 130. So jumping now all the way from County Kerry is Maura Coonahan and Cruising on the Ridge. So just unfortunately the 8 falls there in a time of 84.90 for Maura Coonahan and Cruising on the Ridge. Now moving on up again to number 26 on your starters. Joining us now is Ronan Fahy. joins us with Cullymore Q. This is a 9-year-old gelding, the property of Michael McInerney. The sire here is OBOS quality and the dam is Cullymore Villa. Number 26 on your start list from County Galway is Ronan Fahy and Cullymore Q. Looking for that next placing to go into the jump off. At the moment we have 7 through to the jump off, so can he join them?
He's gonna have to. I think he can do it.
So Ronan jumping with Cullymore Q throughout this summer. He jumped in Mullingar CSI 2-star and he also jumped in the Cavan Horse League back in May where they went double clear. He jumped this morning in the 1.25 Sweet Oak Farm at Munster Region League where they also went double clear. So jumping now at the moment, Cullymore Q, number 26, Ronan Fahy. So 4 jumping and the time there 91.67. So 1 time fault there for Ronan Fahy and Cullymore Q. Moving all the way back up to number 2 on your start list. Joining us now is Richard Horgan. Richard goes with his own 10-year-old big gelding, Cobra-Corraghoe. His sire here is Cobra and the dam is Carey-Sacre. Jumping now number 2 on your start list, Richard Horgan and Cobra-Corraghoe. Richard Horgan here jumping Cobra-Corraghoe. He is the main organiser of this show jumping here at the South East Clare Agricultural Show at Holly Park Stables today. He was jumping recently with Lauren, went double clear and came home with 2nd place in the 120 at the County Clare Agricultural Show. He took home 4th place in the Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region Grand Prix in Charleville Agricultural Show back on the 24th of June. And he took home the win in the 120 in Croke Horse and Pony Show back on the 18th of June. So dumping now, number 2, Richard Horgan and Cobra-Corraghoe. And that's clear all the way. Time 88.74, so well inside, giving us number 8 through to the jump off. So Richard Horgan goes with Cobra-Corraghoe.
Go off, Tim.
I go over and load up anyway.
Right, good to you.
Find you.
So moving now to Kilkenny lady, Emma O'Dwyer. She joins us with the 2nd of her mounts here this afternoon in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region Grand Prix. She goes this time with CSF Can-Cruise. This is an 11-year-old big gelding. Sire here is Canal and the dam is CFS Telecruise. So jumping now number 31, Emma O'Dwyer and CSF Can-Cruise.
Yeah, we do.
I'll give him a head.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you do it to stand up there. Yeah.
And that's clear all the way. The time 82.99 for Emma Dwyer, putting her number 9th through to the jump off. And a Kilkenny lady will be very happy to know that at the moment in the All-Ireland, Kilkenny are in the lead just simply by 1 point. The score there, 2-11 to 16 points. So she's through to the jump off, and at the moment her team are in the lead in the All-Ireland as well. Leaving the arena there, Emma Dwyer in number 31. Number 28 joins us now. This is Andrew Hodgins. Andrew joins us with Sandra. This is a 13-year-old bay mare. The sire is Luck Z and the dam is Thornhill Sandy, number 28. Tipperary man Andrew Hodgins goes with Sandra.
Very straight. Both very straight.
So what you want to do is walk 8 yards to one straight. Hey, how are you? Yes. He was, yeah. And I remember Voss, of course, but they came in about
So Andrew jumping at the moment with Sandra. They were recently placed second in the Blackrock Horse Show at Ballindennisk in the 130 class there. Also took home second in the 140 National Grand Prix at Charleville Agricultural Show. They also took home second in the Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 135 Grand Prix at Charleville Agricultural Show back on the 24th of June. So jumping now, number 26 on your start list, Andrew Hodgins, and the second of his mounts today, Sandra, in Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 135 Grand Prix here at the South East Clare Agricultural Show at Holly Park Stables.
Hey, Sarah, what's wrong with her?
And through to the jump off he goes, 86.16 for Andrew and Sandra.
Oh, really?
That gives us 10 through to the jump off. What a hot one it's going to be here at Holly Park for the South East Clare Agricultural Show. So we move on now to number 20. Travelling up the road from County Galway this morning, this is Eoghan Fahy. This is the second of his mounts here in the 135 class today. This is CCL Quality Lady. This is an 8-year-old mare.
Laura.
Sire here is OBOS Quality 004 and the dam is Aubeg Lily. Eoghan Fahy from County Galway, number 20 on CCL Quality Lady.
Exactly. But for this, it's cheap and bad here.
I would just say fair place or something.
I shocked him on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
one horse you wouldn't want to be, you wouldn't be shocking, I can tell you, because he's very careful.
So Eoghan and CCL Quality Lady were jumping this morning here at the Southeast Agricultural Show. They were double clear in the Sweet Oak Farm Munster Region 1.35 League. They also took home 4th place earlier on this week in Duffy's Equestrian Summer League in the 130. So jumping now, CCL Quality Lady and Eoghan Fahy, number 20.
Is there many more to go?
10 clears, I think, so far, yeah.
10, isn't it? Oh, shit!
Alright.
It's like no, I just looked away.
So glad to see Eoghan on his feet there. Just a very unfortunate fall there at the last fence for Eoghan Fahy and CCL Quality Lady, but very glad to see you on your feet, Eoghan.
As long as there's somebody on their feet. I wasn't. Oh, you could see that was coming. That's coming for about nearly half this year.
So we just have 4 left to jump here in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 135 Grand Prix at the South East Clare Agricultural Show here at Hollypark Stables in Limerick today. At the moment we have 10 through to the jump off. Liam O'Meara, Richard Horrigan, Sheila White, Andrew Hodgins, Aoife McCabe, Mark Duffy, Nadine Carey, Andrew Hodgkins and Aoife McCabe both coming into this jump off double-handed, and Emma O'Dwyer. The Galway comrades are holding fast here with a heavy hand. We have Aoife with 2 and Mark there. Also Nadine from County Mayo. So 10 through to the jump off here in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 135 Grand Prix with 4 left to jump. So Limerick are into the lead at the moment in the All-Ireland final. They are 3 points ahead with a score of 20 points. Kilkenny sitting on 2-11. The All-Ireland Senior Hurling Championship finals.
Yeah, Andrew's 2 clear in the...
So we move on to number 25 now. This is Liam O'Meara. He's back with the 3rd of his mounts here at the 135 Munster Region Grand Prix. This is Big Dan Darragh. No. This is an 8-year-old bay stallion. The owner here is Helen Sheridan. The sire is Corey-Hero, and the dam is Glengiel Rose. Number 25, Tipperary man, Liam O'Meara, goes with Big Dan Darragh.
Stuff on the trailer below, have you?
All the poles are here on the trail.
Right. All you need to do is leave the trailer there tomorrow evening.
Liam and Big Dan Darragh took 5th place back in April in the Ballylawn show in the 135 Red Mills Munster Grand Prix down there. Also with double clear in Skellig Grand Prix show in the 135 Grand Prix, and in Cork Summer Show just a couple of weeks ago they took home 6th place in the Connolly's Red Mills Munster 135 Grand Prix. So jumping now here at Hollypark Stables for the South East Clare Agricultural Show is Liam O'Meara and Big Dan Darragh.
What are you doing?
So the time is 92.7 7-4, so 12 jumping and 1 for time, giving a total of 13 for Liam O'Meara and Big Dan Darragh. Back into us again, we have Tomas Fahy. He goes with the second of his mounts today. This is Langans-Shiraz Girl. This is a 7-year-old grey mare. The owner here is Ockrim Farm. The sire is OBOS Quality, and the dam is Shannondale Shiraz. So Tomas Fahy, number 24, and Langans-Shiraz Girl.
So much, you know, we're out, we're trying to a lot of places and trying to sort it. Catch up. We were just announced there, just before the jump, we want to do a little maintenance in the arena, right? Yes, thank you, thanks a million. What's on the jump off now? Is the 12AB?
I'll tell you, Kevin.
She got the jump off.
So Thomas and Langans-Shiraz Girl
Yeah, no, I know, but I should know.
double clear and took home 5th place in the Cavan Winter Horse League back in March. So clear in the first round of the Mullingar Easter Horse Festival in the 120 6-7-year-old Balmoral qualifier. So jumping now, number 24, Tomas Fahy and Langans-Shiraz Girl.
The White House. If he wants to, he can bring it out. Bring it out. The ground is super pretty.
Yeah, no, we've checked it there now. Yeah, we'll go down through it then.
So the time there, 87.27. Unfortunately, the middle part of that combination going to the ground for 4 falls for Tomas Fahy and Langans-Shiraz Girl.
I just moved the poles actually and Brian drove through at the end.
Yeah. We just do it now, give everyone a chance.
So second last to go in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 135 Grand Prix here at the Southeast Clare Agricultural Show is Lee Carey, travelling all the way from County Mayo this afternoon. Lee goes with Niall Carey's Luxity. This is a 10-year-old big gelding. Sire is OBOS Quality 004 and the dam is Tullibard's Lux Sensational. So Lee Carey, Mayo Man and Luxity. Just to let you know, there will be arena maintenance before the jump off. We just have one more left to go after Lee. There will be arena maintenance before the jump off.
Last one, this is scared here now.
Never done it.
You're clear, Richard? You're clear, yeah?
You clear, Richard? Oh, good. Yeah, there is good there. But I didn't know, I saw Richard going in and I lost.
So Lee and Luxity having a very successful summer. They jumped in Kerndulla show just a few weeks ago on the 25th of June and went double clear and took home the win in the 135 Connacht Region Grand Prix. So took home second place in the Grand Prix in Headford Gymkhana back on the 11th of June. So jumping now, Lee Carey and Luxity.
But the stuff from it with check and she didn't add the stuff.
I know. You'd be wondering, you're doing right or wrong.
Look, sure, look, it's all learning. It's all learning.
And that gives us another one through to the jump off. Clear all the way for Lee in a time of 86.04 for Lee Carey and Luxity. That gives us 11 through to the jump off. It's going to be a hot one. Can the last of our riders join them? This is Clare Lady, Grania Davern. Grania goes with her own 12-year-old bay stallion. This is G. The sire is Staccato and the dam is Nora. So Clare Lady Grania Davern last to take on our track here at the Southeast Clare Agricultural Show. Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 1.35 Grand Prix with her 12-year-old stallion G. So Grania and G back out on the circuit again this year. They were competing at Charleville Agricultural Show just earlier on in June, and also in the 140 and the 125, going clear in the first round of 125. Jumping now, Grania Davern and her stallion G. So the time there, 95.09, so 2 time and 16 jumping, giving a total of 18 for Grania Davern and the stallion G. So that concludes our first round. Our course will be adjusted. There will be some arena maintenance ahead of our jump off. We'll be back to you in just a moment with a full list and with the jump off course. Right, this is Heritage Enigma. This is her 8-year-old bay mare, Aoife McCabe, all the way from County Galway. Very best of luck, Aoife.
I'll swap the 4 children for I swap the horse.
What do we have for her? Probably.
That's just a very unfortunate 4 falls there in a time of 39.90 for Aoife McCabe and Heritage Enigma.
So I was getting more rolls from up against. She was you're welcome. I actually got off her.
Liam O'Mara, he's number 1 on your start list. He goes with his 13-year-old bay gelding, Looks Trendy. Next to take on our jump-off course here at the South East Clare Agricultural Show in Holly Park Stables for 2023 is Liam O'Mara and Looks Trendy. So clear all the way for Liam O'Mara, the time there 39.19. Most importantly clear going into the lead at the moment with Looks Trendy. So next to take on our course here will be number 2 on your start. This is Richard Harrigan. Richard goes with Kobraghoe.
That's the middle.
Well, yeah, that's good. Thank you. He wasn't. He was the baby. Trustworthy is all right. Among others.
Oh God, don't say the S word. Please stitch. No stitches.
And clear all the way, the time there 41.06 for Richard and Shanaclough Louis Chew, or sorry, Andrew and Shanaclough Louis Chew, putting him into second place at the moment. So moving on to number 11. This is Andrew Hodgins. He goes with Shanaclough Louis Chew. Correction, that was number 2, Richard Harrigan and Kobraghoe. You were clear in a time of 41.06.
That's the load of the Arsenal.
Yeah.
Go mad.
Signed there 56.07 for jumping and 7 time total of 11 for Andrew and Shanaclough Louis Chew. Moving on now to number 9 on your start list. Next to take off our jump off course is Sheila White. She goes with Carita Conway's Franklin's Surprise.
No, 2 hours actually. No, 2 hours.
So clear all the way, the time 49.79 for Sheila White and Franklin's Surprise. Now back to County Galway. Next to go will be number 16 on your start list. This is Mark Duffy going with Figaro VII. This is the property of Cairngaghan. Number 16 on your start list, Mark Duffy.
Here, like the trunk. Here, and it's where my head is. No, mommy. Oh, and they have like spikes, kind of. And we're like this.
So you can literally count the spikes. You did a good job now.
Mommy, please. My eyes, they're really dog. Yeah, good time.
So the time there 54.76 for jumping, 5 for time, giving a total of 9 for Mark Duffy and Figaro VII. Moving on now to number 18 on your start list. Next to take it on will be Nadine Carey. She goes with Deirdre Morman's Sacre Blue. Still out in the lead with a double clear. The time there, Limomara looks trendy of 39.19. This is what they have to catch and be clear in our 1.35 Munster Connolly's Red Mills Grand Prix here at South East Clare Agricultural Show at Holly Park Stables. So unfortunately the 8 falls there in a time of 42 on the nose for Nadine Carey and Sacre Blue. Proving hard to catch. Limomara out in the lead at the moment, double clear in a time of 39.19. Richard Hagen is sitting in second place at the moment with Colin Cobra-Carrell, double clear in a time of 41.06. Sheila White and Franklin's Surprise currently sitting in third place, double clear in a time of 49.79. Just 4 left to go in our jump off. Andrew Hodgins, Aoife McCabe, Emma O'Dwyer and Lee Carey all due into us yet in our South East Clare Agricultural Show. Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region Grand Prix here at Holly Park Stables for 2023.
Look keen.
So moving on up to let the people with 2 horses get a chance to warm up. We have number 31. This is Kilkenny lady Emma O'Dwyer joining us with CSF Can Cruise.
Here's a
Best of luck, Emma.
Very crafty around Connolly.
Why?
Close to the forest.
Now listen, that's my forest in there, love, yeah. I'd say so, yeah. Aye. Actually make the new stick.
Just hammered into the head.
That's clear all the way for the Kilkenny lady Emma there, the time 40.80 at the moment with CFS Can Cruise. That pops Emma into 2nd place currently. With just 3 left to go in our jump off here at the Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 1.35 Grand Prix.
Did you not go to Horticulture up to Mr. Keane O'Connor's place? Lad.
Very nice.
Lads, I went up to the... lad. You have mahogany in there. It's supposed to be pure mahogany. We were going into and we were doing the course builder. We were going into doing the course builders. 7 place. What had we to do? Wipe the feet before you went
What
in.
you had to run to take off your shoes?
Mate, that's the only thing you didn't have to do. Yeah, I thought you were
Blue
going to...
covers you use when into swimming pool. Yeah.
lads. And I went into tackle with chandelier. Pure fucking... That was the box. No, that's very good. All lavender at the horse's stables.
Yeah. Yes.
Just keep calm.
Yeah.
Lavender's
No, you
great.
see, it's all fine now, that's because then there's just, yeah, because they took the shrine and nothing was just there.
I'm going up for I'm getting her $2.5 million for new tractors. That one is out of the bar account. Okay, remember that. I didn't give him that.
Yeah. Saw that. Yeah.
And probably give him $3 million. Just, but that's coming out of Barker 2. And Barker 3 then, and Barker 3 then will be for the new indoor, which will have an opening roof like in Wales. If you have it in Cardiff, you can have it in Limerick.
So Aoife McCabe joins us back again with the 2nd of her rides here in the 1.35 Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region Grand Prix at the South East Clare Agricultural Show. This time she goes with Mona Lisa Quality. Very best of luck, Aoife. Flying 5th on the first of her Mount Heritage Enigma. So she joins us now again with number 29, Mona Lisa Quality.
The girl alright that came back?
Oh no, I'm going back. I'd say I'm I'd say blood to her shoulder, see who got mine from yourself. Has a check. Yes. Yes. Tough lady like. I remember who did the lorry. Nope.
The time 39.06. She had it, but unfortunately 2 on the floor for Aoife McCabe and Mona Lisa Quality. So just 2 left to jump at the moment in our jump off here at the Southeast Clare Agricultural Show at Holly Park Stables. Still out in the lead, Liam O'Meara and Lux Trendy. She's leading the field in a time of 39.19. Emma Dwyer and CFS Cancruz sitting in second place at the moment in a time of 40.80. We know the time can be beat, but can the poles be left in the cups? So just 2 left to jump in our Munster Connolly's Red Mills Grand Prix here at the Southeast Clare Agricultural Show.
Slid out slowly but surely. I can never understand why they just don't let the rain go. Yeah. Yeah. It's drag it.
So, second to last to take on our jump off track, we have Mayo man Lee Carey with Niall Carey's Luxity. Very best of luck, Lee. The time out there to beat 39.19, and most importantly, leaving them all clear. Carey and Luxity.
Ashley. No, not Ashley. What's the Irish one? Aoife. Yeah, she's going back. She's on the ground. Yeah. Was it Veld? Was it Rush? Was it Rush? She's going back in there. She'll go do the amateurs. I said to Peter, you better get the one for the grandchild now while they're looking as well. And I was going doing ponies. I said, listen, you have no hope. You have a spare stall, you might as well bring the pony.
Oh yeah. No, the friend I got
$39.43 for Lee Carey. He did go clear with a time 39.43 for Luxley. Slots him into second place at the moment. What a try there from the Mayo man, Lee Carey and Luxity. So just one left to go here. And he lost a shoe halfway around. We were seeing that being picked up. So fair play to Lee and Luxity. So 39.43 the time. So Liam O'Meara still out in the lead with one just left to go.
they get more bumpers? Man, can you unlock this? Honey, please, I'm
friend of yours using cabinet of the beach or something. First year,
No, not quite.
no, she didn't. She went down to her mother. The mother said to her,
At the moment, with one just left to go here in our Connolly Red Mills Munster Region 1.35 Grand Prix. In the lead is Liam O'Meara with looks Trendy in a time of 39.19. Currently sitting in second place as the rider just left the arena, B. Carey and Luxley in a time of 39.43. Sitting in third place right now we have Emma O'Dwyer and CFS Jnr-Cruising, clear in a time of 40.80. Taking up fourth place at the moment is Richard Horrigan on Clone Cobra Carrel, clear in a time of 41.06. Currently sitting in fifth place is Sheila White on Franklin Surprise, clear in a time of 49.79. And the fastest four-faulter at the moment in the jump-off was Aoife McCabe on Heritage Enigma in a time of 39.90. So that is the top six at the moment with one left to go. That will be Andrew Hodgins, who is due back with us any moment now.
You hit the road.
no.
Well, you had a great round.
I jumped out, yeah. I wasn't going to take it on the boys.
Did you hear what you jumped?
Is it? Wasn't he good? And I was deep at it. I said, come back here, bugger. He's never seen.
You said you would love to hear that. He's the same.
I'd say 140, 145. Rest of it 140. Rest of it is 140.
Yes, you see?
Right, yeah. 135 before first probably. First one's probably 130. He made it easy, didn't he? He jumped very good.
So last to go, this is Andrew Hodgins and Sandra, all the way from County Tipperary. He's the last to go in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 1.35 Grand Prix here at the South East Clare Agricultural Show. And we take the win from Liam O'Meara. The time to beat, 39.19, and most importantly, leaving them all standing. Best of luck.
I never knew that. I never knew all the times in there.
Jack Bourne, but he's not really Jack Bourne, he's Jack Collins really.
Exactly, so I knew it was Jack Collins, but I didn't.
Jack Bourne.
Jack Collins. So I didn't.
We're asking him to change his name all year, but sure look.
My devil of a horse is back on the right. What? Is it the grey? Yes. Oh yeah. Plastic. Really so sharp. So sharp. Around the corner, we saw that happen, and he backed off on me, the fecker.
Oh, yeah, keep pushing.
I had to, yeah.
The time there, 36.71, but unfortunately one on the floor for Andrew Hodgins and Sandra. So that completes our Munster 1.35 Grand Prix here, kindly sponsored by Connolly's Red Mill. The winner, Liam O'Meara, and Lux Trendy, double clear in a time of 39.19. We'll be back to you with the full result in just a couple of minutes. So the results in reverse order of your South East Clare Agricultural Show, Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 1.35 Grand Prix here at Holly Park Stables for 2023 is In 8th place, Aoife McCabe and Mona Lisa Quality. Clear in the first round, 8 falls in the second round, the fastest of the 8 falters in a time of 39.06. In 7th place is also Aoife McCabe on Heritage Enigma this time. Clear in the first round, 4 falls in the second round in a time of 39.90. In 6th place, our last rider there just after jumping, Andrew Hodgins on Sandra. Clear in the first round and 4 falls in the second round in a time of 36.71. In 5th place is Sheila White on Franklin Surprise. Double clear in a time of 49.79 in the jump off. 4th place goes to Richard Horrigan on Kilowan Cobra Carrel. Double clear the time there in the jump off, 41.06. 3rd place going to Emma O'Dwyer and CSF Can-Cruise, clear in a time of 40.80 in her jump off round. 2nd place goes to Lee Carey on Luxity. Double clear in a time of 39.43. And the win going to Tipperary man Liam O'Meara on Lux Trendy. Double clear in a time of 39.19 in his jump off. So they are the top 8 in the South East Clare Agricultural Show leg of the Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 1.35 Grand Prix here today at Holly Park Stables.
Yeah.
So if we have a representative from Connolly's Red Mills, we'd ask them to make their way to the arena. We also have some representatives from the South East Clare show here doing the presentation in front of our Connolly's Red Mills display to Liam O'Meara.
See ya.
No, I remember going to shows and they have 13 horses with you. Like, oh my god, I used to really feel like yeah. Yes. I was
You're only better if you're 160 if you like. You're only plus confident, like, not even
the wrong man.
You have a boiler there, lads, for just a couple of minutes and I'll drop it back to you.
Yes.
Then look at that trough, that looks good.
Oh, I was there this morning and what was going on with
So currently being presented is the winner of our 135 here. So currently being presented is Liam O'Meara on Lux Trendy, the winner of our South East Clare Agricultural Show leg of the Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region Grand Prix. In second place, all the way from County Mayo today, was Lee Carey, making the trip very worthwhile on Luxity, the property of Niall Carey. He was double clear in a time of 39.43 in his jump off. In third place, Kilkenny lady Emma O'Dwyer, CFS Can-Cruise. She was clear in a time of 40.80 in the jump off. Unfortunately also beaten in the All-Ireland, but taking home third place here today at the South East Clare Agricultural Show. Emma O'Dwyer and CFS Can-Cruise. place going to Richard Horrigan on Killalone Cobra Carrel, cleared in time of 41.06. Richard, one of the main organisers here in the show jumping section with its South East Clare Agricultural Show. So congratulations there to Richard on Killalone Cobra Carrel. Fifth place going to local lady Sheila White with Franklin Surprise. This is the property of Carita Conway. She was clear in a time of 49.79, so very well done to Sheila White there. And Franklin Surprise taking home 5th place in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 1.35 Grand Prix.
Yes. Yeah, I remember. Had like a big number 4 on the side of it.
6th place going to Andrew Hodgins on Sandra.
Throw that one in there.
Clear in the first round, just unfortunately one down in the second round with the time 36.71. He takes 4th place home today. Sorry, 6th place home today. 7th place and 8th place going to Galway lady Aoife McCabe. 7th with her mount Heritage Enigma. 4 falls in the jump off in a time of 39.90. And 8th place with Mona Lisa Quality. 8 falls in the jump off in a time of 39.06. 7th and 8th going to Galway lady Aoife McCabe. If our presentations are all done, we would ask Liam O'Meara to lead off our top 8. That's Liam O'Meara taking the win on Lux Trendy, with Lee Carey taking 2nd, Emma O'Dwyer taking 3rd, Richard Horrigan taking 4th, Sheila White taking 5th, Andrew Hodgins taking 6th, and Aoife McCabe taking 7th and 8th in our Connolly's Red Mills Munster Region 1.35 Grand Prix here at South East Clare Agricultural Show. So Liam, lead us off in a lap of honour, please. Huge congratulations there to our winner Liam and all our placings: Lee Carey, Emma Dwyer, Richard Horrigan, Sheila White, Andrew Hodgins and Aoife McCabe. So we will be